Underneath the crowd of umbrellas and ponchos outside of the Vancouver Public Library are students and teachers with a clear message.
The provincial government created a system soaked in gasoline, and the federal government just lit the match.
The rally, organized by the BC Federation of Students, comes as the province launches a sector-wide review of post-secondary education, including how schools are funded and whether tuition place.
And if the province says, and BC needs more nurses, more teachers, more tradespeople, if they want that, they need to fund post-secondary, because that's the only way that we're going to get those nurses and teachers.
Students argued tuition hikes would make post-secondary financially out of reach for many. This at a time when post-secondary institutions are already facing financial strain.
We are really pricing students out of the system right now. Tuition is the only thing that has kept price with inflation, but government funding hasn't substantively increased since the year 2000.
Organizers say rising rent and food costs means many students are having to work more, delaying graduation for some. Meantime, fewer international students, as a result of federal study permit caps, are cutting into school revenues, causing schools to cut courses and scale back teaching staff.
Students sometimes have to work multiple jobs just to be able to afford rent, just to be able to pay for the tuition, and I've done that. I've lived through that, and I don't want any other student in the province to live through that as well.
Instructors say the financial pressure is already being felt in classrooms.
But a quarter of us have lost their jobs now, and this means reductions in classes, which makes it harder for students to get the classes they need to complete their program.
Protesters are calling on the province to increase operating funding for post-secondary institutions and to keep the tuition cap in place, warning higher fees could mean fewer graduates in critical fields.
But I don't see why we need a review. I was in protest when I was a student 20 years ago against tuition fees and the Liberal cuts. The solution is clear. Put the funding into public education.
The province has not said whether the tuition limit policy will change, but the review is expected to continue in the coming months. In Vancouver, Sadowski, City News.